Hey guys, I'm here to give my 3-month review of the new True 12.2 goalie line that just came out this year, 2021, over here in Seattle, Washington. And I play men's league. I've been using these pads, I would say, probably an average of 3 times a week for the past 3 months. And I just wanted to keep you guys posted on how the gear is holding up after 3 months and my impressions now versus initially when I got them. There's a video on my channel that I posted 3 months ago with my initial impressions, and I will talk now about what I like, what I don't like, what could see improved. And I also added footage of me at Stick and Puck today over at the Kraken Community Iceplex on Kraken Training Ice in full Sharks gear. Anyway, let's start with the glove. This is a Game Ready Plus glove. I baked it twice. It is quite broken in at this point. I love this thing to death. It's great coverage, haven't gotten any stingers, nothing in the palm. You'll notice there's some wear, pretty normal for, I would say, 3 months being on the ice at least 3 times a week. Threads are holding up, everything seems really fine. This thing catches like a dream. Previous I had the Bauer 2X Pro. I thought that thing was amazing, but this broke rather quickly on the Bauer 2X Pro. Game Ready Plus palm, pretty extra padded glove for Game Ready Plus. Just not as much right in the palm of the hand. So if you do get like a really hard slap shot, you'll feel it. It doesn't kill you, but you know, I kind of like to feel the puck. Otherwise, this thing's fantastic. Works like a dream. Nothing negative to say about the glove. Love it to death. Great for stick handling. First time using a Lefevre glove, coming from a Vaughn V7 and a Bauer 2X Pro. I'd say this is better than Vaughn, on par with Bauer. First time using a double T. I personally don't notice a huge difference between the single and the double T. I kind of feel like the depth of the glove seems bigger with the double T. I could be wrong, could be an illusion, but I do enjoy this glove. So thumbs up on the $600 or so that thing costs. The blocker is fantastic as well too. My only gripe with the blocker, and again, it's a customization thing, is this little piece here that goes on the pointer finger. This piece, I think you can get straight or curved if you're ordering custom. I would highly suggest getting this straight. I ordered it curved. I notice sometimes when I'm grabbing my stick will just get caught in here for some reason. I don't know if this is bending down too much. But otherwise, blocker's great. Great rebound control with this thing. Pops pretty damn good. I say this is a fantastic blocker. No complaints. It's not as thin as the Bauer Hyperlight or 2X series, but it's still pretty light blocker. Works fantastic. Blocker is kind of a dream. It's really, really nice. Shoots rebounds off pretty hot. Not as hot as the Bauer series of new blockers. At least I came from a 2X Pro blocker and glove. Those things shot off like rockets. This thing still shoots off really hard, just noticeably not as hard as the Bauer ones. But great glove. The only thing I would say about this is threads kind of coming out after 3 months. Not a big deal. I can cut this off. And I got black on the side because this thing usually gets marked up with pucks. I have no clue how so many pucks get on this thing. So that is the blocker. Love the glove and blocker. Nothing but compliments for the Lefevre True team. The pad. So let's see, I ordered a pre-curved single break core, single break outer roll stiff pad with a ultra soft boot. And on the back, we've got the FRS system, which you can see here. I got it with one leather strap around the knee, and I got it with a under the, I think, heel strap as well too. And then with the Gen Pro HD foam Velcro straps. These things are awesome. Love these things to death. I've seen the Bauer ones. They're like really, really thin. This one has the extra space on the toe. If you are an RVH quite a bit, I notice this helps quite a bit about putting your your skate on the post, so your pad's hanging outside of the post. At first, this pad came from Vaughn, so going from a soft Vaughn pad to a stiff Lefevre pad was quite a difference. I noticed I was having balancing issues because the pad was so stiff that I was kind of leaning back in my stance. Happy to report 3 months from now, I love a stiff pad. Rebounds shoot off really hot, and I like having the soft boot too. If I'm in RVH, I notice I can get my ankle down really nice and nothing hurts. So I really like the stiff pad with the soft boot, and you can see here, soft boot. This is movable, but it is a very stiff pad. You'll have to take my word for it. It does have some wear and tear. Again, this is 3 months in. Ignore the puck marks, it's kind of hard to see, but there's a little bit of wear and tear, you know, leaning on your pad and such. The Velcro is holding up pretty well 3 months in on the fast rotation system. I'd say too, the FRS system was fantastic. In my head before I bought the pad, I'm like, I like tight pad. So how is just Velcro gonna hold my pad in place how I like it? Because I came from a pad where my Velcro was coming loose in my Vaughns. I had over rotation issues. I have no clue how this thing works from a technical standpoint, but it works. I haven't had any under or over rotation issues. They're so easy to put these pads on. It takes me like 30 seconds. Velcro, Velcro, Velcro. Really easy. I enjoy having the extra straps. I do tighten these up quite a bit, and I think that does help with rotation if you have any rotation issues. So I would suggest getting a single fixed strap under the knee. And I also enjoy having the strap under the heel. I feel like I have better control on the pad. Otherwise, the Velcro is holding up fairly well. I made these really, really tight, so they were very tight on my leg. If you have any kind of doubt on the FRS system, I'd say trust it. It works really, really well. My thing with buying these pads is I was kind of taking a shot at this FRS system. I wasn't used to it, and I would say it has worked out fantastically. Love those. On my other pad, I'm just trying to think of other things that has wear. This piece of the pad that goes underneath the heel, you can see it's kind of rubbing, and there's wear going on there. Again, kind of same thing with this pad. On the top of the pad, you can't really tell, but there's a little bit of wear there too. I've used a magic eraser on these pads, and it'll get puck marks off just fine. The only other thing I would say is you can't really tell, but you know, there's some sweat marks on here, so you get some sweat stainage and whatnot. The Velcro is holding up really well, 3 months in so far, so cross fingers that holds up. I mean, there's a few things here and there with fabric and stuff. That's just gonna happen when you're on the ice as much as I am for a beer leaguer. I came from a 34+2 Vaughn. These are a 33+2. At first, I thought these were too short, but then over time, I became comfortable in the size of these pads. I'm able to move really quick. I'm not getting beat 5-hole. I don't think they're a little bit visibly shorter than my other pads, but I don't think it's causing any issues whatsoever. And I'm able to move really quick in the crease. So the only thing I would change coming from a Vaughn 34+2 is instead of a 33+2, I might get a 33+2.5. I think Lefevre True does half thigh rises, so I'd probably get an extra ½ inch. I think just because visually I think they look taller, and maybe it's just a visual thing. I don't know if it would make any difference. Otherwise, I put the footage of me and the pads. I'm trying to think of other questions people may have. The sliding on these things, fantastic. I heard a bunch of people say the 12.1s or the E-Flex 4s had issues with Lefevre and sliding. This is just normal. I don't know what it is. They have like a special sliding surface that only comes in white. I didn't want white on the inside, so I ordered black. So I don't think this is Lefevre True's special sauce, if you will. And it slides like a dream. Chopped up ice, normal ice, doesn't seem to matter. These things slide fantastically. This is an amazing pad. There's a reason why the majority of the NHL is wearing True. They're expensive AF. I came from a Vaughn. Vaughns are fantastic. These are fantastic. I would just say, you know, whatever pad you end up going with, Bauer, Vaughn, Warrior, True, Lefevre, I think as a goaltender, you can make anything work. So I would say, regardless of what you do, just be happy with the pad that you have because they are so expensive, especially when I just play men's league. So hopefully this helps. Hopefully the footage on the ice helps. No, I don't play for the San Jose Sharks, but I live in Seattle, grew up in the Bay Area, just a big fan. So anyway, let me know if you have any questions in the comments below. And I would say I highly, highly, highly recommend these pads, but you do need to be patient. I think last I checked, it's like a 24-week period before you're going to get these things if you customize them. I ordered mine in February 2021. I got mine in July 2021. So what is that? 5-6 months? I can't count. So it does take a while. So if you're gonna need pads right now, I would say see if they have stock stuff at a store, which I've heard they don't have much of anything, or order them far enough in advance that you have time, that you don't need to rely on these pads. And when they come in, they'll be a very special surprise. So huge thanks to Pure Goalie, Whack It Pure Goalie. He made this experience fantastic. I also really highly recommend the bungee Velcro laces. They're fantastic. I tried to order an extra pair in case the Velcro wears on these, and according to Pure Goalie, True Lefevre does not sell these individually, which is weird. So you got to get like pro laces or something similar if you want to replace them. Anyway, guys, hope this helps. They're spendy, but well worth the money, especially if you're going to be using them quite a bit. All right, take care.